Sup, all you crusty people. That's that crusty psycho. And we're
We
playing
can go to
Hello
class or we can wander around.
Hello, Scribble Knots.
Oh, someone wrote on the board.
Our god is a loser.
Aw, be nice to him.
Let's start our class. Today's topic is the world. The house is the world.
Do you want me to help?
The house has 11 floors in total, with its
Structural elements changing their
That's not
location
changing.
on a
That's
monthly
Gnak.
basis.
You have the ability to, like, reverse the camera, don't you?
No. All transportation in the house is carried through using elevators and warp technology. The food in the house is generated by omnicubes.
Why do you spell it backwards? I'm so confused.
Sometimes it'd be like that. The waste is disposed of by omnicubes. The materials necessary for production are generated by omnicubes. It is speculated that the 11th floor is populated entirely by omnicubes, whose intelligence exceeds humanity's by 400%. Uh-oh. Not again.
Are you okay, Miss Wiltshire? I can do the
what?
one-lines.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. I'm alright. I just need to use...
You may go.
Just horking up some weird gunk.
Let's just,
No, that's... You can't warp home. That's the changing room.
Where's the bathroom here?
That's the lunchroom.
Where's the bathroom?
Maybe it's on a different floor. Oh, we've got other rooms here.
Washroom.
Water closet.
It's the bathroom. I was right.
Yeah, it's bathroom.
Is that what's
like, I better save though.
Washing internal organs in the sink is strictly prohibited.
You can't do that here. Oh, I vomit into the sink. It becomes black from the ink. Yeah, that's what she's coughing up is ink. Ugh. I noticed C standing by the sink nearby. My head must have been spinning so much that I didn't notice him. C washes his hands and face again and again, frantically pressing the soap dispenser button over and over. I carefully place a hand on his shoulder. It stiffens at the touch. Stop it. You'll get blisters on your hands.
I can't. I've washed off the most of the soup. But I still feel dirtied.
Soup?
My fellow students smashed my head into a warm soup.
Oh. It must have felt horrible.
Yes. In fact, everything I touch feels contaminated. I can't shake off the feeling of disgust.
I see. Suddenly conscious of myself, I removed my hand from C's shoulder.
How are you? You don't look well.
I've known better days, I have to admit. But I'll manage. Seth is there for me.
Is that so?
Oh, the lesson has ended. I left my bag there. See you later. I wave to C. He waves back with a little uncertainty, as if testing the new gesture.
No, he's concerned for you.
I like him.
I like C too.
He's good, even though he's apparently, according to our classmates, I guess, a loser god.
My
bag's gone.
What is it, Miss Wiltshire?
I'm very sorry. I can't find my belongings.
The class laughs.
Maybe someone accidentally... Teacher, can I go too?
Why would you, Miss Warhol?
Because I want to help, of course. 2 heads are better than 1.
Okay, you can go.
He runs to me with a happy grin. I'll help Charlie. Thank you, Henri. I appreciate it. Ooh, a new
Wait, where'd she come from?
just hanging.
If I was a bag, where would it be? It wouldn't be in there. Did she even bring it?
Bring what?
The bag.
Well, she doesn't have her bag. Nope.
So,
Well, she brought it to school, yeah, but she's looking for it somewhere on the school grounds. Oh, hey, buddy. Okay.
If I was a washing bag, where would it be?
Oh. Socialization! Oh, you can escape. You could go into the rooms.
Would it be in one of these rooms?
No. Oh, I don't think it's there. Oh. It's outside.
Doesn't look like there's a bag here.
Nope. But I mean, if you want me to tell you where to go, I can do that, but...
Infirmary. Garden.
Pardon. Oh. Charlie, are these yours? I don't know. All the pencils and pens are covered in mud. Oh.
Oh.
Dude, beheaded student, go get out of here.
Don't wash your organs in the sink.
Look, it's yours too, right? This textbook cost a lot. There's another textbook. I wonder who did this.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
I like that notebook. Its pages are completely soaked. Maybe there was some kind of misunderstanding. There's no way it is!
Was this your doing, Henri?
Did I do something wrong? Ooh, it's a student amalgamate.
Goodbye.
Aww. You coward. Even the pages of my book of truth are torn out, even though I worked so hard on keeping it tidy. Those bastards! How could they do this to you? I think it's some kind of mistake. There's no way it is! Like I said, it's okay. Unforgivable, unforgivable, unforgivable. Enough of this. I'll report it to the teacher. Henri leaves before I could protest any further. Looks like we found everything. I don't feel like going to class anymore. Let's go home, Seth.
Oops.
Okay, let's hang out with... Oh! I'm home.
Took you long enough. Oh, hey, what happened?
Is something wrong?
You're covered in blood.
Don't worry, it must be mine.
That's exactly what I'm worried about, stupid. You need to see Huxley now.
It's nothing important, really.
Uncle's rule, no objections from the sick. Felix clumsily drags me to the basement stairs, tugging me by the sleeve. What were you doing, even?
I talked to God today.
Oh no, this looks worse than I thought. Might as well check your brain function, too.
Oh, mean.
Should I start with the good or bad news? Just kidding. I was planning on telling you the good news first anyway. Well, good news is that I know what this is. The bad news is it's nearly incurable.
I see.
So what exactly are these, Uncle? Heart wounds, as I like to call them. This kind of disease is quite common for those in their adolescent period, just like you are now. When you're stressed, anxious, or hurt by words or actions of others, they would inflict upon you will manifest as scars on your body, mostly on your arms, to be more specific. It's not lethal, but it'll cause you minor inconveniences. So self-harm.
Yeah, it's more like it's what would happen. She's not actually self-harming. I'm pretty sure it's more just like it's like a metaphor. So
Got it.
yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
The good side of the disease is that although your body will become vulnerable, your mind will receive less damage. Isn't that wonderful?
I suppose so.
No. There's nothing to laugh about. Now, don't be harsh. Can't you see your little miss already has a weak immunity to her environment? Whatever.
He was worried about me.
Do you forgive him?
No, I'm not angry. It's just that I don't understand why he is.
Must be worried about you, am I wrong?
He shouldn't be. I don't deserve that.
You must be thinking otherwise. Take care, little one. Will you?
Worry not. Seth will make sure of it.
Ha ha. I'm sure he will.
Good night, Dr. Huxley. Sorry for troubling you at this hour.
It's nothing. Remember my clinic's motto, healthy people are not welcome here. So there. Feel free to visit when you're sick. For now, I'll get back to work.
Social stamina has increased. Go to sleep, but we can also hang out with people or talk to people first.
Do we have another piano lesson?
Don't know. Is Aiden back there? No. Well, he could be anywhere in the house then.
That's weird.
Ooh, spooky.
Can I go into the violent room yet?
I know there was a point in the game where the door does open.
Oh, cool.
It might be tomorrow morning. A hideous smell is coming from the kitchen. I tried the door handle. It's locked. Is anybody in here?
Dear girl, I don't think it's a good time to enter right now.
Aiden, is that you? What happened?
Mr. Bennick decided to take up cooking, and right now his cooking is destroying everything in sight.
I see. I won't hinder you. Good for Bennett. I hope he has a great time. Good night, Seth. Oh.
Rise and shine. Frey waltzes around the room. As you can see, I've done some rearrangements in this place. Hasn't it become lovely? I'll do something about the fog, too. Also, I brought you clothes. Put your hands up. And voila! Now we're one of a kind, huh?
Frey.
Yes?
What are all these books doing here?
Let's call it a mind library. You see, memories are stories from the past that we retell to ourselves. Once they're gone, you're no longer the person you used to be. But I'm drifting away from the point. Stories are meant to be kept in books, right? Many books make a library. And you can find every memory, every feeling, every action you've done or considered doing. All possibilities are written down right here. Some stories are better off being forgotten, however. I've selected a variety of especially interesting memory journals for you. Feel free to read them if you feel like. Even if your memory is still fresh, I believe your puppeteer will be delighted to know more about people you've associated with.
You can either read about how I met Aiden, or how I met Bennett and Huxley. I was 8. On one of the days when I was home alone, they appeared out of nowhere at my doorstep. There was small, rhythmic knocking at first. Knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Repeating over and over again. I knew I shouldn't open the door. Mother told me not to do so, no matter what. Good children don't disobey their parents. Knock, knock. When I was scared of the unknown, I crawled under the bed to hide beside the monsters beneath it. I felt safe.
That's hilarious. Most kids are like, I'm terrified of monsters. This one's like, fuck it. Let me just hang out
The
with them.
monsters are less scary. I felt safe among them. As time passed, the knocking got louder and louder and louder until I couldn't bear it anymore. I was adamant on staying under the bed until morning came. Then I heard the door opening with a click sound. Someone came in. My room had no lock, so I ran to the bathroom. However, I was too slow. A figure in a hazmat suit covered my mouth. Another hand curled around me in an iron hold. Shh, the intruder whispered. Don't make a sound. Another figure had a mask on, the one plague doctors from horror movies would wear. He spoke like a doctor, in an understanding, polite voice. We are sorry to interrupt you, but I am afraid we have no place to go in this cold, and the other households we've turned to expressed quite an inadequate reaction to our humble plea for shelter. After being turned down so many times, we figured we'd force our way in. You see, we're so very tired. Do you live alone? The person in hazmat suit asked in a harsh tone, hissing at me. No, was my simple answer, in a voice hoarse from fear. I thought of Umbrella Man and his quiet presence in the room, and how good would it be if he appeared sooner. He was nothing like these violent strangers. All right. Are you good at keeping secrets, little one? The doctor asked. Mm-hmm. The only option I had was to nod in approval. Great. Bennett, dear, if you would be so kind, do release the child. She is no threat. You're too trusting, the other grumbled. Am I? The taller person let out a loud laugh, sending shivers down my spine. You see, I am a doctor, he continued. Figures. However, my stay in this place is highly confidential, so I wouldn't like anyone on our tail. Please do respect that and keep our stay here a secret. If you don't, I'll kill your parents, Bennett said in a casual tone, as if it wasn't a threat.
Oh, can I do that in Bennett's voice really quick?
Absolutely.
If you don't, well, I'll kill your parents, but... Oh well.
Oh well, father doesn't come home these days, I replied, saddened by the fact. Sorry, just your mother then.
Sorry, just your mother then. They're ripe this time of year.
That settles it, the doctor beamed. Now, little one, accompany us to the bathroom, for I am so awfully hungry to eat a human. Smaller man elbowed him. Sorry, that was a joke. A bad one. We backtracked. In the morning, I found the two peacefully sleeping in the bathtub. All of the soap and shampoo on the shelves. Aww.
Wait, is Bennett in the,
The one in the hazmat suit?
Wait, no, is Bennett in the laundry hamper?
No, he's in the bathtub too. You can see him next to the doctor.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
I thought Bennett was in here, just like cuddled up.
No, they're just sleeping. The next day, they'd settled in the basement, and a week later, I was doing all kinds of errands for their research. Collecting bugs, buying a year's supply of soap with the funds in my money jar, and helping to carry out bags with unknown contents on a daily basis. Of course, I made sure Mom never, ever went to the basement at night. Umbrella Man appeared weeks later, only to pat my forehead and reassure me that he'd keep an eye on them. Memory end. Oh, we can also read this one. Do you want to read this one? Since
I was 9. It was during Christmas when I hid under the sofa in order to catch Santa Claus with a rope and a bottle of chloroform.
Oh, Charlotte.
Oh. The one who came through the fireplace wasn't St. Nicholas, but a horned creature instead. Come out, mischievous one. I can see you, he called. Unwillingly, I had to comply, hiding the chloroform behind my back. You're not Santa Claus, I declared. Oh god, sorry. I had some hiccups.
You're good.
A bit disappointed. I am widely known by the name of Krampus. The beast answered, proud of himself. So Santa won't come? I sighed, sulking even more. Santa Claus brings gifts to good children only. I come to punish those who have misbehaved, the beast continues. But I'm a good girl, I declared confidently. And may I ask why you feel this way? Mom says so. Even though she barely sees you, how can she make that statement? Mom's always right. She also says not to talk to strangers, I added, pouting. Swift movement. I brought a chloroform-soaked towel to the creature's face. Seconds later, he was sprawled on the floor, motionless. It's a pity you're not Santa Claus, I exclaimed, hovering over him. Slowly, I dragged him down the stairs to the basement. What's the commotion about? Two figures peeked out of the dissection room's door frame. It was Bennett and a co-worker of his, Florence. You bought friends. Why didn't you say earlier? Ever since he found a new bright yellow hazmat suit, and it was no longer called B12, Bennett was constantly in a great mood.
Well, good for him.
There were barely any signs of the moody person he used to be. Mind helping me a bit? I smiled, sweating. Sure. What do you want to do with this? Dissecting, researching, eating, perhaps? Bennett asked mischievously. No, I want to become friends. How do you plan to do that? Florence gave me a worried look. I looked at the ceiling as if answers were there. Make him sign a contract, maybe. Perhaps I was a mischievous child after all.
I love that. She's like, Santa's here. I'm going to chloroform him.
Chloroform!
A piano?
Want to try it?
Today I'll pass.
No,
I guess you can talk to him again. No, you don't want to play the piano today.
Why?
Because you don't.
I am Seth. And I'm also that god, so I tell
I'm
you
dreaming.
what to do.
I'm the one dreaming.
Perhaps you would like to join me in reading, Miss Wiltshire. I'll accept. All right. I'm rereading an anthology of Greek myths. Have you read the story of Hades and Persephone? They say
Who
that
hasn't?
Hades, the god of the underworld, captured the beautiful Persephone, the goddess of springtime. I thought he'd married Demeter. Was Demeter their mom? Persephone's mom.
She might have been the mom. I'm not a Greek person, but I do know the love story of Persephone and Hades.
Isn't everyone? But I believe it was Persephone who captured Hades, and his heart and mind belonged to none other than her since the moment they met. Which was quite rare for a Greek god, considering. Even though the pomegranate seeds Persephone ate urged her to return to the underworld for half a year, she was allowed to live on the surface for the rest of the time. Just like you come back here only during the dream state. Or is this a comparison too much of a stretch? I do tend to get carried away with words. Oh my, seems like you've fallen asleep already. Sleep well, princess.
Oh, now we're on day 6. We skipped a little bit.
Huh? Did we skip
It's
like
day
6
6.
days?
3 days.
Are
It's
you
okay.
alright?
It's nothing. Don't worry. I just need to wash my face, that's all. Today, too, we'll get up, go to school, and go back to sleep. The bathroom. That's middle on the left, I want to say?
Yep.
Bazinga. Bennett?
Oh, hi, it's just you, hi.
It's rare seeing you without the mask.
It's easier to blend in with the crowd, in it. It's safer considering the environment I work in.
Does your face still hurt? Cause it's killing me. Just kidding.
A bit, not much. Not the point of being unable to sleep anyway. You like my extra 3 eyes? Ever since Henry moved the eyes from my internal organs.
Yeah, he used to have more eyes. Now he's doing all right considering
I've been
he
just
has less
fine.
now.
Apparently these orbs don't like when soap gets into them. You need to use a sink, right?
Yes. I've been coughing up ink lately.
Ink, huh? Maybe you should collect it. We can make a fortune selling ballpoint pens. Alrighty, I have to run. Gotta finish my business in the violent room before Game of Chairs starts. Bennett, seemingly satisfied with his financial proposal, leaves his blanket. I wash my mouth and face until the ink stains become barely visible.
Oh, that's better. Oh, right. Something I want to get before we go to school. Visit Felix.
How about we visit the Hux man?
Yeah. Good morning.
I know that look. Do you need something?
Yes. Do you have a spare pair of gloves?
Oh, what for?
Well, not a mutual friend, but an unrequited friend rather.
Don't tell me it's that god guy.
Yes! He doesn't like germs, apparently.
The god has mystophobia, huh? Why am I even surprised? Here you go.
Yay! Thank you!
Yes, yes, what a wonderful, helpful person I am. Now mind your business.
See you later! We can warp to school, but first, you can talk to Huxley, and I would recommend saving before you go into the violent room. No, go to the violent room first, yeah. I would... Yeah. It's open. Bennett?
Ah!
Bennett turns around, the chainsaw's still in his hands.
Before I know it, my insides spill on the floor. Man, don't startle me like that. No one ever reads the warning signs these days, do they?
Bad end.
That was funny.
That was. I do like that one. Okay.
He's not even, like, shocked. He's like...
He's not even, like, upset that he just murdered you.
Where's
Yeah,
Huxley?
he's just like, oh. You should have read the warning sign.
Where's Huxley?
You small idiot. I guess he's nowhere to be found.
Aiden.
Damn it, Aiden.
Aiden, I need you. Krampus.
Yeah, Aiden. about that chloroform thing, Aiden?
Hey, I just remember the chloroform thing. I just want to make my amends.
Yeah. Let's see, there's the TV room. Nope. Kitchen. Oh! It's them!
Actually, having a heated discussion about something involving particles and dark matter.
Oh, good for them.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, we'll end this episode here.
Okay.
We got killed by a chainsaw.
Good times.
This is getting interesting, and I'm concerned that you slept for 3 days.
Sometimes your mental health is such that you sleep for 3 days.
I could never do that.
Me neither, but, you know.
Well, as Bennett says, have a good one. Bye, everyone.
Bye!